the problem with gods, bit of a controversial subject that I'm going to tackle here in this video. Now, God worship, as we all know, is almost as old as the human race itself. Gods are perceived to be, by many, the creator of all, and various religious systems tend to have different versions and opinions as to what this God is called or what constitutes this God, kind of thing. Now, if we consider the fact that in the sum total of creation, which is the creation of these gods, there are billions of stars just like our sun that hosts our solar system and provides life here on Earth. Now, if just 1% of these stars hosted a planet like ours, which hosts a civilization like ours, this would mean that it would be reasonable to suggest that there is the possibility of there being thousands of other populations just like the one that we have on Earth on different planets. And then questions arise. Do all these other civilizations worship the same god or gods as we do? Do they argue or fight over whose brand of God is the true God, as we do here on Earth? Do their gods also harbour the desire of having obedient followings, the establishment of rules and regulations, the construction of religious buildings and altars, and most importantly, do they claim that the egoic will of God deems to punish anyone who fails to follow the teaching laid out in his name? And his is the most commonly used because it's always a male role. Now, for all we know, obvious question, the creator could be feminine, like a womb of creation. After all, all types of life in the physical world are created within a female womb, with a contribution from the male seed, of course, but the actual creation and growing of any life form takes place within a female womb. Now, do the gods of these other worlds also exclude women as we have done on our planet? Now, this absolute being, God, which is the creator of all, would in truth have no will. It would not require the subservience of followers, nor would it harbour any egoic desire to be worshipped. With all these thousands of planets that could harbour populations like ours, think about this. He would select God's chosen people here on Earth and nowhere else, and a piece of land or pieces of land here on Earth as his holy sites chosen by him. Would this God desire to have his creations fighting and killing each other in his name or names? Now, the fact is, religious disputes have killed more people than any other thing in human history, but let's just ignore that, because that is his will, according to the followers. Gods, it seems, when this is broken down into just truth and untruth, is that the truth is they are all just mental concepts created by men. Man-made gods, in effect, when you break this down into truth. Now, what is the point of me saying all this? To be killed by a religious nut? Well, I'm already dead, so you cannot take anything from me that I did not already strip away from myself. Now, the point is really, how can you ever hope to awaken to truth if you never dare to question anything?